Hey there, Whippersnappers, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown Little Cup Battles. Today I had a hankering to use my priority Squirtle team. I hadn't gotten a chance to use them in a little while, and I don't know, I felt like it, so I figured I'd run with it. Led off with Calros as usual, got the Stealth Rocks up, was able to take some nice hits from Riolu, until it was able to finally chip away at my defenses and get rid of Calros. Then I bring Crusher in, because Crusher can pretty much resist anything that Riolu would throw at it, so easily take that guy out. Then I switch Crusher out, bring Simba in. Simba would be immune to any ghost attack that would come, and Simba's also got Dark Pulse, so we're going to throw that up. There must be a speed tide here, because a couple of times Misdreavus, can Misdreavus be Prankster? I guess I don't know. Either way, Simba gets a couple of good Dark Pulses off, a couple of flinch on the one turn, and then is able to take out the Misdreavus no problem. Then they bring the Rufflet in, that takes out Simba. I bring Tip Tup in, and get the Fake Out off on it, and then I'm able to get the Waterfall and take it on out all the way, which works out very nicely. Then they bring the Ferroseed in. Tip Tup goes for the Brick Break just to get some decent damage off, knowing it's a suicide run. With the Iron Barbs as well as Tip Tup's Life Orb, it's just, it's inevitable. So I bring Crusher back in, use the Brick Break to finish off Ferroseed, which works out very nicely. Then they bring the Shelter in. It goes for the Shell Smash, which is going to work out pretty well for me. I'm not sure if it's necessary or not, but it lowers its own defenses enough that when the Gunk Shot hits, that thing goes out, which works out very nicely. Then I just go for the Bullet Punch, knowing that Natu's kind of bred to destroy Toxicroak, so figure that's not going to work out too well. I get the Bullet Punch off, and then I bring in Blip and finish the thing off. So a fun little battle. I like this team a lot. It's nice how they kind of play off of each other. There's not really any weaknesses on this team. So it works out, and I like it. So anyway, that was a very quick battle. So let's jump into another one here. Hey there, Whipsnappers, welcome back. This was an interesting battle. So Calros and this Pineco sit here, and they kind of go back and forth. Pineco ends up doing a heck of a lot more than Calros does. I chip away at its health while this thing sets up double Toxic Spikes, Stealth Rocks. I think he even gets 3 layers of regular spikes up. Like, this was some full-on nonsense that I allowed to happen here. I need a rock throw on Calros or something, because, wow, I just, it was bad. Bad news bears. So this thing full spikes up. Finally the Pineco goes down. That was a bad play on my part, but in the end, it didn't end up really costing me too strongly. This Horsey comes in, Calros gets the Earthquake up, Sturdy allows it to hold on, and then they switch the Horsey out because they don't want to lose it, and because they want the Fletchling to make me waste my turn. So Calros goes down to the Fletchling, I bring in Blip, and it sets up the Sword Dance, which is probably my saving grace here because I was able to get the Hidden Power Ice off. And then they bring in Honedge. Honedge goes for the Shadow Sneak, which is going to take out Blip. I bring in Crusher in order to get rid of the Toxic Spikes, because I didn't want to have to deal with that damage on top of everything. Honedge goes for the Sword Dance. I switch into Simba then, knowing that if it tries the Shadow Seek or something, it's not going to be effective, which he does end up trying. Must have forgot that Simba was normal type as well. So I'm able to get the Dark Pulse off, which is very, very nice. Gets Honedge off the field. I go for the Hyper Voice on the Horsey with Simba. Get that thing out of there too. Works out very nicely. Then Froakie comes in, and I love Slippy. And he has been really useful actually lately. And this Froakie does some good work for them. They take out Simba. And then he takes out Crusher with a Hidden Power Ground, so he must have a very similar moveset to my Froakie, because I've got both of those moves. Then Tip Tup comes in with the Fake Out, does some good damage there. Froakie switches out then because he was Ground type at that point, and I had Aqua Jet, which he couldn't have, I mean, he probably could have known. Either way, he knew a Water attack was coming, so wanted to get out of there to remove his super effective weakness to Tip Tup. But he takes enough stealth rock damage when he comes back after I take out his Growlithe that I'm able to kill him with the Aqua Jet anyway. So, yeah. You know, these are both going really fast. You guys seem to enjoy 3 episodes yesterday, or 3 battles, rather. So I'll throw another one on here. I'm having fun with this team. So, yeah, I will see you guys again in another second. Alright guys, welcome to the last battle of today. This one was a very, very close battle, so I figured I'd throw it in here for you guys. They led off with their A-Palm, and I threw up the Stealth Rocks with Calross, so they decided that their Fake Out wasn't going to do enough against Calross, so they went ahead and switched out. I brought in Crusher, who's going to take that Fake Out, and then is going to take her a turn and go down. A-Palm is just too strong. Just too strong. A-Palm for life. I did get the Thunder Punch off, which is a fun move to have on A-Palm, I guess. I bring Bambi in. Bambi is Choice Scarfed, so she gets off the jump kick and is able to take A-Palm out. They bring in Riolu, which I switched into Calross, who's Berry Juice and Sturdy. You're going to bring him right back up to full health here. Get the Toxic off on the Riolu, which is going to end up being helpful. Drain Punch again gets us down into the red. Calross is crazy fast, so he gets off the Earthquake before dying to another Drain Punch there. I bring Tip Top in and take the Fake Out off on Riolu there and get him done. They bring in Elekid, I bring in Bambi, expecting the Electric Tech, obviously, going for the Resistance, which ends up working out pretty well. I'm able to take out the Elekid with a Stab return there. Same with Gibble here, get him really, really close before Bambi's going to take an Outrage to the face there. Tip Top comes back in, does what he does, gets the Fake Out off. Then Abra comes in. Tip Top's going to go for the Aqua Jet, and I expect Abra to kill us here, and he does, so that works out. At this point, I'm pretty sure I've lost. Simba doesn't have any priority, but they switch into Slack Off, so I go for the Dark Pulse, and then the Flamethrower to kill him. And then, you know, Simba is slower than Abra, so Abra gets the Psychic off, which is going to be enough. That I would have expected maybe the Hidden Power Fighting or something too, but either way, it was a close, fun battle. My team did very well, but in the end, it just didn't work out. But it was a fun battle, so I figured I'd show you guys anyway. Don't want to give you guys the illusion that I win them all or anything. So yeah, make sure to guys leave the likes. We've got to hit 10 to get another special episode tomorrow, and make sure to leave in your votes in the comments below for which tier or setup or whatever you'd like to see in tomorrow's battle if we end up getting the 10 likes we need. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been Tortimer the Gray, and you guys have been great. Have a good one.